So take a moment to appreciate these mats.
I know, right? When I first saw it, it was pretty much mostly covered up except for the skull, and so I was like, I think that's One Piece. If I recall, I
Yeah,
don't watch the
but
show.
there's Jack Sparrow on it too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that kind of looks like Jack Sparrow. Was that like just my imagination,
I
or was
don't know.
that?
It's hard to tell because like One Piece, they take inspiration from a lot of different things,
Yeah,
right?
so I
You got like people who look like it's kind of like Rurouni Kenshin, right? Where you have like characters who look like from different things. You know, you got like the bad guy who looks like Venom. You got what have you. They draw inspiration from a lot of stuff, but I'm pretty sure there is no Jack Sparrow-like character in One Piece. So I'm assuming that this is kind of a crossover or a fan art thing.
yeah,
Gets this again. There's a big hand, and Alvin's going first, so there is a good chance this Getsus will hit something.
yeah. And if it's colorless machines and stuff, that could be.
Oh yeah, that would ruin his first turn.
Yeah.
And plasma balls and colors machines will be what he's going for. But oh my god, all energies in Juniper pretty much
Wow.
best start ever.
Whoa, with the rated. Oh my goodness.
Pretty much best start ever because those energies are not wasted when he throws them in discard because the Thunderous can just reattach them
I bet
with
you
its
ever saw
attack.
that this was just it waiting.
Yeah, he's like, oh please, oh by all means, gets us me. I'm okay with this. As Trevor gets more confident, he talks a lot more in his matchups. Like, well, I guess I'm gonna Juniper.
Did he draw another energy?
No, he drew. I think it was a Skyla. I think I saw in his hand. Oh, there's a Max Potion that we haven't seen him use yet. So Frozen City comes down. It's going to do absolutely nothing. Benches a bunch of Deoxys. Why not? Just do extra damage. I can't not make that appear very well. So yes, Deoxys. For each Deoxy, you get 10 extra damage on your attacks by Plasma Pokemon. So that did, instead of 30, did 60 damage to the Kyurem. And if he drops another Deoxy next turn, he can just kill it with a second shot. So Alvin's not off to a good start. I know he was he was significantly frazzled by that first game too. It was a bit of a stomping.
Yeah. And when you get this first turn, I mean, what are the chances, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, any deck with hammers would have loved to play against this. And I know that Jason was actually ended first seed in the tournament, and he didn't make it past the top 8, but if he did, he would have actually played the winner of this match, and he would have had a heck of a time just hammering and using Sableye to get back.
Yeah. Oh, we're going for Deoxys match.
Yes, all the Deoxys, all the bench warmers.
Oh yeah, it's always very different than back in the day where if those are Mewtwo's, people would be just like, no, I don't think so. There'd be Mewtwo wars happening all day.
I was
But now
kind of
Deoxys just kind of chill.
I was kind of expecting Mewtwo wars, but considering like the Virizion Mewtwo was being a hyped up deck, but that didn't really happen. Ultra Ball goes down. Is he gonna go for a Lugia or another Deoxy? If he goes for
no more
Deoxy,
cards in hand, so he's just.
yeah. No, he has one card down on the just right underneath.
Black. It was just
It's
hidden
hard
over
to
there.
see. If he goes for a Deoxy, he can get the one shot here, or get the second hit to KO because he'll do 70. And if he gets a Lugia, he can set up another Lugia. But I'm guessing he went for the Deoxy, and we see it there. Time skip.
That's what we call a full bench, ladies and gentlemen.
His last card, of course, was a Plasma Energy, and
Yeah,
he's gonna
of
one
course.
shot the or two. The second shot is gonna kill the Kyurem. He gets a measly one prize. Ain't no deal. Ain't no
Okay.
big
If
thing.
Lugia takes out an EX, then there's the other three,
It's also interesting that he plays the switches instead of say something like an escape rope, which a lot of people are enjoying these days because it lets you. It's a switch and a circulation at the same time, forcing your opponent to rotate. But I guess if you're setting up for the KO using the Thunderous, you don't want them to switch away their active.
Yeah. Because they're going to pick, especially,
Colress.
this case actually works out well, because they'll just probably switch to some kind of like Deoxys or something, right, that can just take
Colress
it.
for 9, very strong.
Woo.
Will he play it? I wonder if there's anything else he's going to play. If he has another Pokemon, he can get Colress for 10. Woo!
Yep.
He has an Ultra Ball in his hand.
Yeah.
He's thinking about it.
do it.
He also has a Kyurem in his hand too.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I thought I saw a reverse.
Yeah, so he's gonna bench that.
Reverse.
Yeah, in this instance, Kyurem takes at least 2 turns to get fully charged and to do its 120, which would be a 160 at this point. I think he was trying to save that bench spot for another Deoxy so that he can swing for one. Actually, yeah, for the 160.
Yeah. Is Lugia 170 or 180?
It's a 180 Pokemon.
180, that's good.
Yeah, so he'll need lasers and Verbank, but I don't think he runs Verbank. I think he just runs the Bangles and the lasers without the Verbank, which is kind of weird because right now there's a lot of stadium and counter stadiums going on. Look at all those cards he has in his hand.
We count, make sure they counted enough.
Yeah. Trevor just wants to recut the deck. I was like, wait, I already cut the deck.
Yeah.
I have all these cards. What am I gonna do? I don't. Oh, so many decisions. Bangles. At least play down the Bangle. He has a Psychic in there, which means Deoxy has the ability to attack too. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
If your Deoxy has the ability to attack, I might even swing into Lugia with the Deoxy. How much damage would it do against a 3 energy Deoxy? Does 30 plus 30 for every energy, right? So it'd do 150. So he could get a one-shot off.
Bangles work on EXs?
Well, you can't put it on the EXs.
No, that's what it says? Yeah, I couldn't remember if it just like could go on, doesn't work.
No, Bangles only give the plus 30 for non-EXs against EXs.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I forget the wording of those. It's all like...
Yeah.
Well,
Pokemon's wording template is really funky sometimes, and they don't always follow their own wording template, which is a really big text design no kind of thing. You know, it's like if you have a wording, you should have a wording template, and you should follow it as strictly as possible.
Yeah.
In order to prevent confusion and stuff like that.
Like even with Frozen City, I know there was a lot of confusion.
Yeah, Frozen City's word template was terrible.
Yeah.
Like they did not follow their usual thing. So right now he's doing 30 plus 30 plus 30, so he's doing 90 to the active 30 snipe. He's basically a Darkrai right now at this point.
If he also had a laser, he would have taken the KO on that Thundurus, but...
Well, the Thundurus already has damage on it, so...
Yeah, it is 60,
oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Or 60, I think?
It
No, he wouldn't need
60,
20, I guess, right?
60 plus 90 would be 150. Yeah, he needs to, like, laser Verbank.
Yeah.
But he does laser and gets him to go to sleep.
Okay.
And he swings in for 100 damage. Oh, it does wake up. And Alvin's like, yeah, of course it wakes up.
Yeah.
When you run hot, you run hot.
Yep. Must be nice.
Oh, by the way, if I hadn't mentioned this,
by
the way.
Wow.
This is the top 8, by the way, match right now from the tournament.
Yep. 2 prizes.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was still pretty risky. I mean, there's no point swinging in, I feel, if you're not really gonna get the KO at this point. You almost want to go for the one-shot. I mean, you have the snipe damage set. I would almost just power up the Blizzard Burn and go for the one-shots.
Yeah.
Because that's what your deck is designed to do, right? You're supposed to stream Blizzard Burns turn after turn after turn. But when Lugia is one-shotting your stuff, you don't. You need to get set up and try to get your strategy running. Especially right now when Trevor is down to only 1 Lugia.
Yeah. Because the thing is, too, I'm just trying to...
Because if he gets rid of that 1 Lugia, he's going to get some time to... Like, if he can one-shot that Lugia, and he didn't touch that Thundurus before, which means the Thundurus might not get max potioned, then he would also be able to one-shot the Thundurus as well when the Thundurus powers up the second Lugia, so then he'll be up 4 prizes at that point.
Yeah,
right?
I'm wondering if it... Because we know he had the Psychic in hand, right? I'm wondering if maybe Deoxys would have been a good use there. Only
if he...
Yeah, right?
The threat, of course, is the return Deoxy, but it all depends on how much energies have been burned already at this point on Trevor's side.
And there's a Prism on Lugia, too, so that might decrease the chances of getting one, right?
Yeah.
So we see he runs, blends, DCEs, Prism, it's a lot of energy in there, right? So there is, that chance, but, right, exactly, how many Plasmas have been used already, everything like that as well, so.
Yeah. It's a good time to take a look and consider it because a Deoxy would do 120 damage to the Lugia, which is enough to knock it out, because that's 60 right now.
Yeah.
But he attached already to his Kyurem, so that's not going to be an option this turn. So he just passes here. Got there.
So he did have the Prism in hand. Okay, yeah. That would have been
and
scary.
interestingly, again, Alvin doesn't retreat to the Deoxy in between turns. He really doesn't feel like there is lasers involved.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one laser just like, why?
Yeah. one tech, yeah.
One laser just to mess them up. Just like throwing in one catcher in your deck just to make them think you might run another catcher. For no good reason. Run one plasma energy. And then they'll be like, does he have a Genesect in his deck?
We do actually see an escape rope on the top of Trevor's deck there. There's an escape rope on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it seems like he does run one at least.
Okay, okay.
At least it looks like an escape rope. Am I wrong? It looks kind of like one to me.
Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah.
I can confirm with my eagle eyes.
Yeah. Super scoop up Cyclone! No, we haven't seen his A-Spec yet.
Yeah, that's true. What is his A-Spec? Have we seen the A-Spec on either side at this point?
No, actually, I have not.
Huh.
That's interesting.
What would be the A-Spec you would run here? Computer Search or Dowsing Machine, I think, would be pretty strong.
Yeah.
Scramble Switch, maybe even?
Yeah,
Scramble
Switch
Switch
would be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, for Alvin's side, I don't know. Computer Search, Dowsing Machine would probably be it. I mean, if he runs 4 Bengals, then maybe not Dowsing Machine. If he ran 3, then maybe Dowsing Machine. Yeah, that's actually interesting. It does makes you very, very curious. Maybe Gold Potion?
Yeah. Hey.
There was a time when Gold Potion was good, and that time was when we only had 2 A-Specs.
Yep. That was before the days of all these A-Specs. And that's the thing, right, is that most people can't really say yay or nay towards...
Does pull up the Lugia here, and he can Blizzard Burn for the one-shot.
Oh, that's a heads on a catcher. That's amazing.
Yay!
Yep.
Get there. Can't Deoxy one-shot it back? With 2. 1, 2, 3 is 1...
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
120.
120 plus, and the Deoxys don't boost it though, no.
But yeah, Deoxys do not boost itself.
Yeah. So actually, without lasers, no.
Yeah, okay, interesting.
Because it would do 120, not to the required 130.
Alright, so Alvin does have a chance to get back here because, like I said, once he takes out this one Lugia, he has a chance to catch up on the Thunderous if Trevor doesn't have a chance to get back another Lugia. And it looks like he's getting ready to catch her again after this too. So Blizzard Burn.
Oh, is that he Skyled for? Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, he Skyled for a catcher. Trevor did Plasma Ball for the Lugia. I thought he had a Lugia before. Maybe he got End out of it.
He did, but yeah, I think there was maybe an End. No, there wasn't. Yeah, I think he still.
No, I think he still has it in his hand.
Yeah. I'm guessing Alvin might have a Bangle in hand. Would be.
Oh, okay, Kyurem, interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
So no Lugia coming down. And Right and Knuckle hits and puts an energy on the Kyurem. Interesting. 1,
2, 3, 4. It's 160. Not gonna be. Well, I guess with the Raiden Knuckles and Frost Spears and stuff, he's assuming he'll be able to get enough. I guess he's pretty much saying like that he's gonna take out this Kyurem when it happens.
Maybe. I mean,
and only give up 1 prize, right, if it does get taken out? Because I think he saw the catcher too, right?
Yeah, yeah, he saw him Skylar for catcher. Yeah. I mean, he can rush in and retreat and do Frost Spear this turn, but the most important thing, is getting another Kyurem set up. So this is very important. He needs to get an energy, not a plasma energy. He needs to get a regular water or blend onto that Kyurem. Yeah. That's the important thing right now.
He Skyled 4 catch last turn, so I'm assuming he has another supporter in there, so hopefully that'll give him that energy he wants.
Yeah, but he has nothing to catch her for right now, so...
Yeah.
Oh, he has a energy retrieval, cool.
Oh, there you go.
Things are kind of coming to a stalemate now because all Trevor's setup is gone, and all he has is his Thunders to help him reset up. He's only got 2 cards or so in his hand, and none of them are draw support.
I was just about to say, yeah, he must have that bangle in hand. Yeah, he didn't play it early. I'm assuming just for fear of the tool scrapper, or he top decked it. One or the other.
I thought I saw it in his hand before.
Yeah, I would assume he did. Yeah, because he didn't need it to KO the Lugia, but I guess so that way he just wasn't tool scrappered. He would just,
I don't know. Like if you have a lot in your deck, I don't see why not just attach it. I mean, they're gonna want to scrap the floatstone anyways.
And then you don't have to worry about being end either, right?
Yeah, they want to scrap the floatstone anyways, so it's not like you're gonna buy that much.
Yeah.
All right, so Lugia comes down, but now without the Thunderous, he has no way to do it. But with the Bangle, he can one-shot an EX. So I guess Trevor's placement of the Kyurem was a really strong move, because now he can Frost Spear for 70 damage, and that's enough to kill this Kyurem.
Yep.
So Alvin coming back now. He's now in the lead, 2-3. Trevor needs to hit energy.
Yeah, but there's so much in Alvin's deck too. We'll really have to see what these 2 cards are, because if he gets Energy Bangle, you know, right?
Energy Frozen City for Trevor and something else. I don't really see. Of course he gets an energy off 3 cards. It's not like he threw away all his energies early on.
Nothing like that, yeah.
So much hurt.
Yeah.
It's no harm pushing up anything when you have a Caldeo on your bench with Floatstone. So he can return with the shot.
The energy and Juniper and an N. Those are wow. All right.
Good cards. Good cards. So I can run hot too, he says.
Yeah.
I can run hot too. I can get good cards too. So he has the reply here. And Trevor off 2 cards need Chorus Machine and a Prism or Psychic, I guess, in order to reply for a knockout even. It's not even that much. I think I see, what is it, a double colorless in his hand maybe? I don't know what it is.
We'll have to see.
Another Deoxy comes down, so why not?
Yeah.
I'll just Blizzard Burn your face off.
So now the only difference in their setups is pretty much, one Lugia.
And in this instance, it looks a lot better for Alvin, that's for sure. Alvin needs only 1 prize.
But Trevor can also return KO with the Deoxys if he's got a Prism or a Psychic.
Yeah, but that's off like 2 cards.
Sorry, Prism or Psychic, yeah.
That's off like 2 cards.
Who knows? Who knows?
Alvin needs a Bangle, needs another Bangle in order to get that plus 30, and he can one-shot any of those EXs with the Bangle. And so he's looking pretty good right now. And what's that other card? Oh wow, he's got a lot of cards. Is that a Colress? Oh my god, it's a Colress!
Oh, and it is even better than a Juniper.
Wow.
Wow, man. If only my
Wow.
Back and forth. So nice.
Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. This is gonna be crazy.
DCE, Switch,
Yep.
Colress Machine. Why not? Anything is possible at this time. 9 cards.
It's possible if you just believe.
9 cards. Oh my goodness. Let's see what's in this hand. Oh, and here, and
That one into that one.
I bet you he's gonna retreat into a Thunderous. Yeah, that looks like what's gonna happen here. Actually, no, he can't. He's gonna. He has to kill.
He has the Colress Machine too.
Does he even have a Plasma left in his deck? He's played a lot of them.
No,
there's one right there.
Oh my goodness. I think that's the last one.
I think so.
Yeah. Because I think we saw 3 earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so crazy.
Power Connect for the knockout. Or whatever the attack is.
Helix Force, I think?
Helix Force. Helix Force. Alright, Alvin needs to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Energy and...
Colress Machine and the Psychic Energy.
If he hasn't already Colress Machine all the things, though. The thing is that you only have 4 Plasma Energies in your deck. right? And Alvin's been using them a lot to power up his Kyurems to get those hits in, whereas Trevor's been recycling them using the Thunders as attack. Oh,
Ooh,
manual
that
attach.
Oh.
Oh, so painful.
I guess he's gonna leave Keldeo up there.
No, he's gonna retreat to Deoxy.
Yeah, he needs that Keldeo. Yeah, that's right.
Pull up the Lugia. And is that a heads or? No, that's a tails,
Nope.
obviously.
Yeah. We'll have to find out what his ace spec is, you know, if it's computer.
Yeah, neither guys have played. Maybe they just don't play an ace spec.
Even if it's dowsing machine, that'll work because he has an energy surge that he used. So.
No, but he attached the plasma manually.
No, I know. I'm talking like for next turn.
Oh, for next turn.
Yeah. Because that's what he's looking at, right?
Yeah, he needs to buy a turn currently.
Okay, I see an Ultra Ball in his hand. That's about all I can see there when you just shuffle his hand. Well, I think I see a switch, an older one, maybe.
It's gonna retreat. It's gonna wall.
Yep. Be like, yeah, hit me for 60. Go ahead. I'll just rush and retreat to a different Deoxys. But now this is giving Trevor a chance too. So.
Yes, Trevor probably is just gonna
And I was gonna say,
here.
yeah, just retreat.
Get those energies off the Deoxy because Deoxy hits for damage, and it gets plus 30 for every energy attached to the opposing Pokemon.
Yep.
And also, Deoxy hits for weakness against Deoxy. So those energies are deadly.
I think he knows he doesn't have any more plasma energy, so I think he's really debating, like, yeah, what he wants to attach to his Lugia here.
He can attach it to a Deoxy safely because you need 2 energies on the Deoxy to get killed. So he's
I think that's what he's gonna do. Yeah, because I think he might have another Prism in hand, so we'll see. That's the case, or at least it's in the discard. So
yeah, I think at this point actually, Alvin's out of Kyurems too, so he has to attack with Deoxy.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he runs Super Rod in his deck, which he might, but he has energy retrievals. He's touching his prize card. I think he needs whatever is in that one prize card.
Maybe it's the last plasma or something.
Last plasma, last Kyurem maybe. Super Rod, if he has it. Ace spec.
His ace spec, yeah.
Russian retreat for another one. Just let me wall hard. Maybe a Prism or a Psychic energy for his Deoxy to attack with, or a Catcher. There's a lot of things it could have been. Attaches an energy. I'm guessing he has energy switch in his deck maybe, or scramble switch or something, so that it's like a plus energy attachment. I really want this card. Well, yes, if you take that card, you win.
Maybe he's gonna go to attach 6 energies to Keldeo. Who knows? With Frozen City though.
Yeah. So it looks like Trevor is going to attach DCE and Raid and Knuckle another Plasma onto the Lugia.
There's only so much that Alvin can install here, but he seems to have just picked up a Juniper too, so we shall see.
He's still got lots of cards left in his deck, so he can just freely Juniper. Why not? When you have them, just use them, I guess. Is it gonna end him? Maybe? I think I saw an end. There's a switch and the Ultra Ball in his hand, as well as a Water Energy. It's got enough cards for a Juniper. It's a cool way to count cards.
Yeah.
Oh, Scramble Switch was the card.
Scramble Switch, yeah.
Scramble Switch is the
Not
ace spec.
too useful when you don't have energies you want on the field.
Well, I mean, he has it on the Deoxy. If he had a Kyurem, he could just Scramble Switch into attach and stuff.
Yep.
Catcher, Stall?
Maybe that prize was his last Kyurem or something, though.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know how many Kyurems we saw.
Would have had the Scramble Switch, right?
Did he play an Ultra Ball recently?
No,
did he play a search card recently? I think he played the Colress machine and saw that he had no Kyurem left in his deck. And so he had the Ultra Ball ready to do the setup. But he's going to pull that one up. Interesting. Does he have another Prism to one-shot it? Or is he going to attempt to one-shot it?
Oh, he attached the Psychic.
I guess this is his a desperation move at this point here.
Yeah.
He's going to hope that Trevor has no energy to do it. It's going to try to two-shot this, but there's the Prism.
He's got way too many cards, yeah.
There's way too many cards in his hand, yeah. That's too bad.
He needed that end. That would have been good.
That was a good game. That was a good game. Almost comeback for Alvin, but definitely a very strong showing despite a terrible matchup for him in this instance.
Yeah.
For this particular game. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. We'll be back with the top 4 match from the same tournament, so stay tuned. See ya.
Yeah, the sun